Brian, I want to ask you something. Do you have time now?
Oh, Mary, I'm just on my lunch break now. What is it?
Actually, there's something I wanted to talk to you about regarding the recent family finances. Can you show me this month's pay stub?
Pay stub? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? Is there a problem?
No, there's no problem. I just want to make sure you're making good money. I don't want to be worried.
Mary, I work hard every day. I get paid well, and I make sure we have enough money to live on. You don't have to worry so much.
Believe me or not, results are everything, right? No matter how hard you work, it doesn't matter if the results don't match. If the salary is not enough, it will be a problem for me and Rachel's life.
That may be true, but I'm working hard for my family. You don't have to talk so coldly about it.
I don't care what you think. What matters is whether Rachel and I can live happily or not. Your feelings are secondary.
Mary, are you really okay with that? We are a couple, right? We are a family. So let's take better care of each other.
We are a couple, but you are there to support us. I don't expect anything more than that. I just want you to work hard so that Rachel and I can be comfortable.
I really care about you and Rachel. That's why I work late every day. I want you to understand me more.
Understand? What do you want me to understand? How hard you work for us? That's a given. As a husband and a father, that's your role.
But Mary, I don't feel love in your words. I think we should be more considerate of each other.
Love? Do we need that in our lives? I'm just being realistic. The money you earn allows us to live comfortably. That's enough.
That's not true, Mary. It is not only money, but also family ties and love that make a happy home.
You like to talk about idealism, don't you?
What?
But the reality is not so sweet. We need money to survive. I wish you would understand how important your earnings are.
I know, Mary. I'm working hard for it too. But could you please consider my feelings a little more?
No, Brian. I don't need to think about your feelings. It's enough if you work hard so that we can live comfortably. So, can I see this month's paycheck?
Okay, Mary, I'll show it to you. But please, I'd appreciate it if you'd pay a little more attention to me.
Thank you. You work so hard so that we can be happy. That's your role. I'm glad you understand.
Mary, are you sure you're okay with that? We could be more of a family supporting each other. I'm sad that you're being cold like that.
Sad? I don't understand that kind of emotion. What we need is a stable life and security for the future. I don't care about your feelings.
Don't say that, Mary. Was all the time that we spent together really a waste?
I'm not saying it was a waste. It just matters how useful you are to us. So please work harder and earn more money. That's your only role. Brian, I need to talk to you.
I'm almost done with work. I'm going home early today, so let's talk at home, shall we?
No, I want to get this over with quickly.
I'm going home now.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, can you just listen to me for a minute?
Oh, you want to talk about something? I mean, if we're going to talk about something, wouldn't it be better to do it at home? I'll be home in less than 50 minutes, and then we can...
That's no good.
Huh? Why not?
Anyway, it's no good. I don't want to talk to you face to face.
What's that? Mary, what's wrong with you lately? Ever since Rachel is getting married, you've been on edge all the time. Do you hate Rachel's marriage that much?
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't hate my precious daughter's marriage. I'm rather happy about it.
Is that so? I'm just thinking that you don't like Rachel's marriage. I thought you've been in a bad mood lately.
How can that be? I was really happy when Rachel's marriage was decided. I thought, now I can say goodbye to you.
Huh? Hey, what did you mean just now? What do you mean by goodbye?
You still don't know why I was in a bad mood. I was only in a bad mood in front of you. I was cold to you only in front of you. You are so insensitive that you can't even notice that after being with me for more than 12 years. Maybe it's because you don't notice that we've been able to live like this peacefully.
Wait a minute. If you say it like that, it's indeed heartbreaking. Does that mean you want to leave me when Rachel gets married?
That's what I mean. To be clear, I never liked you in the first place. I remarried because I thought I couldn't raise Rachel by myself.
What's that? You mean I was just your wallet? That I existed only to pay for Rachel's tuition?
That's what it means. Great answer. So she graduated from college and decided to marry someone she met at a blind date, right? So you don't have to pay for it anymore. Too bad you're a father and couldn't attend your daughter's wedding. You're no longer needed as an ATM.
ATM? We've been married as husband and wife for 12 years. You may have been remarried to me, but I raised Rachel as my own daughter. And yet, what is that? That's just too much.
Well, it's true that we've been able to do what we do because of your earnings. So I'm grateful to you for that. Thanks for that.
Is that true? Mary, is everything you just said true? Are you saying you married me just for the money?
Of course it's true. Rather, did you believe such a stupid promise? You really are pure, aren't you, Brian? Well, it was easy for me to round you up because of that kind of personality.
What the heck? That... After all, you really only saw me as an ATM, didn't you?
That's what I'm saying. I really appreciate it, don't I? Thanks to your earnings, both Rachel and I could live a wealthy life.
And now that Rachel's marriage is official, you don't need me anymore, huh?
That's what I meant. So I'm going to live in this apartment as it is? So can you not come back anymore?
Huh? What are you talking about? I bought that house in my name.
But that's okay. We're getting divorced. I just want the house. I don't need the car, okay? I said, I only want this house, so get a divorce.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I don't joke about these things. Rachel hated you for a long time too. But I always told her that it's just a matter of patience until she gets married.
I didn't know about that. You said we're getting divorced all of a sudden, and I don't know what that means, and I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, I understand. You didn't even know you were hated. Your love for your family was so strong. That kind of thing was depressing for me and Rachel too. Well, I only had money, so I was quiet.
How do you think I've been working until now? I worked hard for you and Rachel because I cared about you guys. But as soon as you decided to get divorced, that can't be true.
Well, I understand why you can't accept it, but that's how it is. You can come back to get your stuff, but you have to leave with it within 2 days, okay?
I understand. Are you sure that's what you want?
Of course. That's what Rachel and I have always wanted. Well then, I'll leave it like that. It's been almost 2 months. How is your new life? Have you gotten used to the loneliness? I'm sure you must be depressed that I'm not with you anymore.
What the hell? Out of the blue? I'm out of the house like I promised, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm having a hard time making ends meet. So can I borrow some money? I need your help just a little bit. I'm having a particularly hard time this month with all my expenses.
Why should I pay? As you said, I gave up the house, and as promised, I'm divorced. I don't think I need to get involved anymore.
Don't say that. I'm telling you, Rachel's wedding is in 2 weeks. Can't you at least fulfill your role as a father until then? 2 weeks before the wedding is very important, you know. If you can't even feed her properly, you must feel sorry for her, right? If you're a father, you'd understand that, wouldn't you?
Enough is enough. You're too selfish. You suddenly told me to leave, and I did. And now you want me to pay for your living expenses? I'm not your ATM anymore. Don't ever contact me like that again.
You're so cold. Your daughter's big day is just around the corner, and you're just a heartless father. I didn't think you were that cold. Why don't you cooperate with us at least at a time like this?
I'm already divorced.
What? What are you talking about? We're not divorced yet, are we? You better keep your promise.
Did you hear what I said earlier? I said we're divorced like we promised.
Wait a minute. You said you would divorce after Rachel's wedding. That's what you promised. There's still more than a week before the wedding. Until then, I need you to fulfill your responsibilities as a father.
Oh, you said that too. But that won't change anything, will it? If we get divorced anytime soon, I won't even be at the wedding after all.
What? What do you mean you won't attend the wedding?
Yesterday, I got a text from Rachel. She said, you don't have to come to the wedding. So I filed the divorce papers yesterday, even though I was planning to file them after the wedding.
Oh, so that's how it was. Well, if Rachel says you don't have to come, that's fine. I didn't want to stand with you as Rachel's parents either. If I don't have to see you at the wedding, that's great.
You guys are really amazing, aren't you? If suddenly, on the day of the wedding, the father is not there, no matter how you think about it, people will be suspicious.
I'm fine with that. I'll explain it to them. I'll just say something like, he's a little under the weather. There's no need to make everyone worry about it.
I see. I thought Rachel didn't like me since I married you, but I didn't expect that she hates me so much. I'm really sorry.
Oh well. Rachel never says anything bad about you even in front of me, but she said it so well. That's my daughter. She really disliked you, didn't she?
It seems so. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I won't have anything to do with you anymore.
That's true. Well, I'll be watching Rachel's big day with my own eyes. I hope you will continue to live in solitude. Well, goodbye. I'm sorry it's so early in the morning. I hope you're still sleeping because you were alone and bored. We're having a very happy day today. Suddenly, I have a question. What day is it today?
What's the matter? I'm busy.
Busy? You're just working, right? I'm busy with Rachel's wedding. Oh, I told you the answer.
I know. So what is it? Did you just text me to tell me that?
That's right. I just wanted to let you know in case you forgot. Well, it's too bad you can't attend your daughter's wedding. But you should at least transfer the congratulatory money to her, right?
You're the one who can't attend, right?
Huh? That's a bit... I'm her mother. Of course I can attend, right?
Oh, I see. Then you know the venue of Rachel's wedding, right?
Of course I do. Rachel and her family said they would do all the preparations themselves, so I'm leaving it to them. I have the location of the wedding venue sent to me. I'm on my way there right now.
I see. I hope you can get there safely.
What is it now? Are you saying you want to be there too? I'm telling you, it's impossible. You were told not to come by Rachel herself.
What if I tell you it's a lie?
What? Lie about what?
That I was told by Rachel the other day that I don't have to come to the wedding. I ask you, what if it's a lie? That's what I'm asking.
What are you talking about out of nowhere? I don't understand. How can it be a lie? Rachel doesn't like you.
What if that's your assumption?
Huh? What's that? Are you saying Rachel is lying to me?
I'm not saying she's lying, but it's possible that you're just making that up as you go along.
Of course not. She's my daughter. Of course she hates you. She's not even related to you.
That's what I thought too. But the truth is, I was wrong.
What are you talking about? You don't have to lie to me like that at this point.
It's true. I also thought Rachel and I were distant and she didn't like me. But that was all because of you. And that's why she was acting like that.
Huh? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no way Rachel would go against me and do something like that, right?
In order not to spoil your mood, Rachel tried not to talk to me in the house. I heard you were talking bad about me to Rachel when I wasn't around.
How did you know that? Could it be that Rachel told you? I absolutely can't believe that.
Yeah, I asked Rachel about it. She said she didn't dislike me, but she couldn't disobey you.
That's a lie. It can't be true. There's no way Rachel would say such a thing. There's no way the daughter I raised so lovingly would say such a thing.
That's the fact. Rachel didn't hate me in any way. Rather, she said that she was really grateful to me for raising her who is not related to her by blood.
Rachel, that's a lie. A lie. She would never say such a thing. I can't believe it. I can't believe she betrayed me.
Rachel is a much better girl than you think. Up until now, she's just been at your beck and call. But now that she's getting married, she's made up her mind to leave you. She asked me to be the only one to attend the wedding.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm her mother. How could you do that? I have the right to be at my daughter's wedding.
I'm sorry, but I mean it as it is. What I told you the other day was a lie. She didn't ask me not to come to the wedding. All of this is just a lie because Rachel asked me to.
What is that? Are you saying that you both tricked me? I'll never forgive you. I'll be at the wedding hall soon. Wait for me.
It's no use.
What do you mean it's no use? I'll hear all your excuses at the ceremony. You two wait there.
I'm telling you, it's no use. You're not coming to the ceremony.
What are you talking about? I told you I'll be there soon, didn't I? You can't lie to me.
The place you're going to is a completely different place. Rachel planned it all by herself. I'm already at the real wedding place with Rachel.
What? Are you kidding? That can't be true.
This is the whole truth. You didn't abandon me. You were dumped by Rachel and me.
Oh no. Then I can't go to the wedding.
That's right. Even the place is totally different, so give it up. Rachel said she never wants to see you again.
Wait a minute. Why? I'm her mother. It's not right for a mother not to be there on such an important day. How could she do that?
I'll be there. Rachel wanted to, so I don't blame her. After all, you weren't necessary to the family.
Wait, please, tell me where it is. I can't bear to miss my daughter's wedding this way.
I can't, because Rachel doesn't want to. I'll watch Rachel's big day for you. You're going to get on with your life. It's not a bad idea to find a new life.
No way.
Goodbye. From now on, you're on your own. You can't depend on us anymore.
Brian, wait, please. Think again. You can't treat me like this.
No, I've already made up my mind. From now on, you'll have to make your own way. Goodbye. After that, I attended Rachel's wedding, and needless to say, I was very moved. Tears filled my eyes when I saw her radiant appearance, and it was the moment all the hard work I had put in was rewarded. Seeing her happy and smiling face, I was truly proud of her as a father. After the wedding, I decided to block Mary's contact information and completely cut off our relationship. I would no longer be bothered by her selfishness. What happened to Mary's life after that? I heard that she was living in solitude without realizing her mistake. People around her avoid her, and she has no friends anymore. Her life of dependence on money didn't last long. She can't even find a job, so she's in poverty. On the other hand, I have a good relationship with my daughter and her husband, and we are bonding as a family. My daughter's husband is a really nice guy who takes good care of me. I hope to spend happy time with them in the future.
Hey Evangeline, starting next month, I want you to transfer $2,500 a month in remittances. Do I make myself clear to you? That's just too much. Why do I have to send that much money to you? I don't understand. You're my daughter-in-law after all, so it's common sense for you to do that to show filial piety. Don't you think so? Are you telling me that you're not even capable of doing that? You are such a stupid woman that you can't even understand such a thing. Please, tell me why you need that much money. I can't do it without understanding the reason. It's about money, so please, give me a clear explanation. Sending money is an absolute, so there's no need to explain. Why is it absolute? It's about money, so normally, people would ask about the reason. Stop messing around with me. You are a woman, but you're so cocky. Gender doesn't matter. Let me say it again. Please explain the reason properly. Shut up! Women are supposed to shut up and listen to their husbands and mothers-in-law. If you have time to talk back, start preparing to send me money. It's not that I'm talking back to you. You're the one who's being so arrogant. Anyway, please at least explain why you're asking me to send you money. My husband is in debt. That's why I need money. Seriously? As I recall, your husband is a famous landowner around here, right? He also owns a condo. He must have a good income from the rent. I don't think there's any necessity for him to be in debt. The real estate business isn't going well, so he borrowed money and invested in foreign currencies. He lost a lot of money and was left with nothing but debt. I didn't want to tell you this because it would be bad for my husband's reputation, but I have no choice. Oh dear. I'm surprised that such a thing happened. By the way, how much is the debt? It's about $30,000. That's quite a lot. Have you asked your husband about what he's going to do to clear his debt? I think both of you need to discuss it first. Actually, my husband's mother needs nursing care starting from last month. He went back to his parents' home alone. So I just don't know how I can deal with the rest. I heard that your husband's mother was suffering from a serious illness. Did he go back home to take care of her? He said that he's not coming back until the perfect time comes. I don't understand why he wants me to take care of his debts and go back to his parents by himself. What a terrible husband. I'm having a hard time, you know. You are a housewife and your husband asks you to pay for his debts? That's a horrible thing to do. I'm glad that you understand my situation. That's why I asked for your help. I'm getting so frustrated because you keep nagging at me. You're supposed to send me money every month. Calm down, please. I've already told you why I'm doing this, haven't I? Anyway, you need to send me $2,500 every month from now on. What did Judas say about this? Judas doesn't have anything to do with this. Please don't tell him. He's your own son. I think he has the right to know. It's strange if your own son doesn't know anything about this. Judas is busy with work every day. Can you take responsibility if he gets sick because of stress? You are an inconsiderate wife.
Well, I'm working too anyway.
Judas told me. He said that you don't do much work because you spend most of your time at home. Why don't you work more seriously?
Please don't say random things. I'm doing my best at work. It's just that I work from home most of the time.
That's a lie. It's some sort of easy-to-do part-time job or something like that, right? I know that you're just working as a hobby, and you use your husband's money to buy unnecessary things. And yet, I don't understand how you can talk so brazenly with me.
Anyway, let's get back to the point. $2,500 every month is just too much. That's like giving you my entire monthly salary.
Huh? That's a reasonable amount for monthly allowance.
We have a life here too. If I give you that much, I don't think me and my husband can make ends meet.
Judas's salary should be enough for both of you to live on. You just need to increase your part-time job and give me $2,500 per month.
I can't do that.
What a terrible wife. Not helping your mother-in-law when she is in a sticky situation is horrible.
I didn't say I wouldn't help. As for the debt, it will affect me and Judas's lives as well. I will consult with my husband first and decide about what to do from now on. Please wait a while.
I told you earlier not to put the burden on Judas, didn't I? Don't you understand? You're impossible.
Having to pay a $30,000 debt is a serious problem. Your son has the right to know about that. Most people will do the same thing when they're in the same situation.
If Judas gets so worried that he can't concentrate on his work, you'd be in trouble too. I'm worried about you too.
I will give full consideration when we discuss about this, so please, don't worry. I will contact you if there's any progress.
Wait! Are you trying to run away from me?
My name is Evangeline. I'm a 27-year-old housewife. I met my husband Judas, who is 3 years older than me, at university. We have been married for 3 years, but we don't have any children yet. We live separately from my parents-in-law. So we try to keep in touch with each other from time to time by phone. I had no idea that my mother-in-law would make such nonsensical demand. I'm so dumbfounded. Anyway, I thought I had to talk to my husband about it, so I sent him a message. I was absolutely stunned by the reply I received. Just now, your mother asked me to send money to her. She said that she needs $2,500 every month. What do you think? It's quite a huge amount.
You're working, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? Why don't you just send her the amount she desires?
Are you kidding me?
If Mom is in trouble, it's your duty as my wife to help her. It's common sense.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna work for your parents' debt. I can't afford $2,500 every month, considering what we're living on now.
Mom asked you to do that, so you need to obey her. I have nothing to do with it.
Huh? But she's your own mother. Your mother's in trouble, and you don't want to do anything to help her? That's just crazy.
Stop blabbering nonsense. You're so noisy. Anyway, I'm busy now.
The reason why your mother needs the money is because of your father's debt. Did you know about that?
So what?
Let's think about the worst-case scenario. When it comes to inheritance-related matters, if your father disappears without paying off the debts, you're gonna be in trouble.
That's why Mom is asking for your help. You just need to send the money to her to pay off the debt. That will solve the problem, right?
You know what? You should be a little more concerned about your parents.
You're being too easy on them, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You said you're working from home now, right?
I know, but...
It's easy to live as a woman, isn't it? They make a little money at home and spend it on luxuries with their husband's earnings. You're just living the best life you can, using the money you earn as an allowance. What are you bragging about? You're just a parasite.
That's terrible. You don't have to talk like that to me.
Do you want to get a divorce? I don't mind at all.
Divorce? Don't say it so easily.
Actually, I was thinking to divorce you when you get cocky. I've already prepared the divorce papers, so we can get divorced right away. I'm a very well-organized man, don't you think so?
No kidding.
If you think I'm lying, take a look in my study drawer. The divorce papers are in there.
I can't believe this is really happening.
If you don't want me to divorce you, send the money to Mom. If you don't have enough money, get a second job. You know, something like working at nightclubs, for example. You should work more.
What a horrible beast you are. I can't believe you would recommend a night job to your own wife.
You're not very smart. You can make more money with your body than with your brain. You should have guessed that much.
Absolutely not.
Then we're getting a divorce. If that happens, I'll ask for alimony too.
Why? Isn't that strange?
We're getting a divorce because you won't listen to Mom. You deserve to pay alimony.
That's too absurd.
Did you forget what I tell you every day? Do you want me to say it again?
Well, I remember, but...
I married an ugly woman like you, so you should be thankful to me every day. That's what I'm saying, right?
That's why I always tell you to stop saying that kind of thing. It hurts my feelings.
If I hadn't taken you as my wife, you'd be a single woman in Alaska right now. Do you understand that? You should be a little grateful.
Stop talking like that.
If you understood your situation, don't bother me with phone call just to discuss about this stupid matter. See you.
When are you going to transfer the money? You really are a goofy wife. I don't know what you're talking about. The $2,500 monthly allowance. If you can't even take care of me, you're not my son's wife. Do you want him to divorce you? If you want to talk about it, why don't you ask your son instead? I've already divorced him.
What? What do you mean that you're divorced?
We separated about a week ago, so we're strangers now. Please don't contact me again.
What are you thinking? Getting a divorce without my permission? I won't forgive you.
Judas originally intended to have a divorce and had the divorce papers ready.
He prepared the divorce papers in advance?
He told me that if I can't obey him, he would divorce me. He even prepared the divorce papers for me. I signed it and submitted it to the authorities. So we are not a married couple anymore.
Huh? That's ridiculous. What did Judas say?
He keeps calling me like a lunatic. I'm ignoring all of his calls anyway. He did terrible things to me, so I don't want to deal with him anymore.
I'm contacting Judas now. Just wait for a while. Don't you dare to ignore me, Evangeline. Answer me. To submit the divorce papers on your own is crazy, isn't it? That's right.
Are we going to have a discussion here? There's nothing for me to talk about anymore. I know it's a hassle, but I'll deal with you guys for a bit.
I told you I'd charge you alimony if we get divorced. You haven't forgotten about that, have you? I'll make sure you pay it. You can charge her alimony? Judas, you're so smart. I'm proud of you.
Dahlia, your son got scammed and ended up in debt. That's stupid, right? You must be crazy if you think that he's smart.
Who told you that?
It's some kind of side business course where you can earn money easily. Looks like Judas even borrowed money to pay for that expensive course. I was surprised when I found out about that.
How did you find out?
When I collected the divorce papers from your study drawer, I also took a look at your computer.
It's an invasion of privacy. What happened to the password in the first place? You can't access into my computer without typing the password.
The password is your mother's birthday, right? I'm glad you're a mama's boy. Accessing your computer was a piece of cake.
Darn it! I should have changed my password. I also took a look at your Instagram account.
I can't believe you just did that. How far are you going to interfere with my private life?
You wrote that if people can have fun and earn money from home like your wife, you want to do it too. You're pathetic.
I was just trying to tell the truth.
You thought you could do it and tried to start a side business. Then you got scammed and ended up in debt. You're definitely an idiot, Judas.
Shut up! I'm the victim here. You're so stupid that you can only talk so rude like that. You should consider about other people's feelings.
That's right. Judas came to my house crying because he was shocked that someone stole his money. Don't you feel sorry for him? Seriously? Was he crying in front of you, Dahlia?
Mom, I'm not going to talk about that, so will you please stop?
This is the perfect timing, so just let me hear all about your plans. About the money? It wouldn't look good for a husband to hang on to his wife, would it? So I demanded that money from you under the guise of filial piety. Then, I was planning to use the money to pay off Judas's debt. It's a really good idea, isn't it? Are you telling me that this money transfer scandal has nothing to do with Judas's father? He doesn't know anything about this, right? That's correct. He's not home right now, and I don't think he'd be able to verify anything. That's why it was so convenient for me to use him as an excuse. Blaming someone who had nothing to do with it is such a cruel thing to do. I wonder what kind of nerve you have that you were able to even come out with that idea. I mean, using your own husband as an excuse to pay off your son's debt is just crazy. Well, it can't be helped since the truth has been exposed. Judas, when is your summer bonus coming in?
Why are you asking about that out of the blue?
You're working for a big company, so the bonus amount should be good, right? Why don't you pay off your debt with it?
I can't do that.
Until now, Evangeline was in charge of the family finances. So you just couldn't control your income and expenses, right? But now that both of you are divorced, all the income is yours. Then you can afford to make the debt payments. With what you earn, you can pay off in no time. Dahlia, I just want to let you know about this. Judas probably can't pay off the debt alone. Why not? Stop saying random things. Random things? Judas's monthly take-home pay is $1,200. How is he going to pay off the debt with that amount of income?
You... Don't say that now.
Judas told me that his take-home pay is $12,000 per month. Stop telling me lies, Evangeline. It's definitely $1,200 per month. As a matter of fact, Judas once broke 20 computers at his company. What? You gotta be kidding me.
No, Mom, I have a proper reason for that.
Those computers were attacked by virus because Judas was browsing a lewd website at work. The virus went through the whole network and 20 computers broke down. They deducted the repairing cost for those computers from his paycheck every month. A lewd website? Unbelievable!
Don't talk anymore, Evangeline.
But you built a new house, didn't you? I heard it was a 35-year mortgage. You can't even pay for the mortgage if you only receive $1,200 per month. That's right. The owner of that house is Judas. But since the amount of his salary has reduced, I was the one who's paying every month. I don't think you're telling the truth. There's no way you can pay the house mortgage. How can you say you are paying when you don't even have a decent job? I make $100,000 a year.
You're lying, aren't you?
I'm telling the truth. It's impossible to make ends meet for two people if your monthly salary is just $1,200.
You say you work from home, so even if you were making money, I thought you'd be making about $1,000 per month at most.
Of course not.
But $100,000 a year is just too much.
I don't know if I should tell you this, but I'm a popular blog writer. I do a lot of corporate projects, and I make a lot of money from that. Don't you dare make fun of me. I didn't know about that.
You never told me that.
I told you that I'm making money by writing blog.
I don't remember anything about that.
You should listen to what people tell you.
I'm toast. If this keeps going on like this, all our plans to pay off the debt will go up in smoke. What should I do to pay off my debt?
You also need to pay for the alimony, so it's going to be tough from now on. You need to work harder than ever. Judas is the one who's going to charge you for alimony, so stop talking nonsense. I've consulted a lawyer. It's going to be very difficult for Judas to charge me with alimony.
What?
In the first place, it's difficult to charge for alimony in divorce, unless it was caused by something like domestic violence and adultery.
Then you can't charge me alimony since I didn't do anything like that.
Don't you realize that you've been verbally abusing me on a regular basis?
I didn't say anything rude. Don't exaggerate things.
You can charge alimony for verbal abuse too. I have audio recordings to prove it anyway. I'm glad I recorded it.
You did that?
I was feeling unwell, so I went to the hospital to get a medical checkup. They diagnosed me with depression. I have a diagnosis result with me.
I didn't know that you went to the hospital. You used to fight back whenever I yelled at you, didn't you? I don't think you could do that if you were sick.
Even so, your outbursts were causing me stress. It's only natural after you said such terrible things to me.
Alimony for that kind of thing is too much.
I've been told by my lawyer that it's possible to claim compensation for emotional distress, so please pay the alimony.
What about division of property? If you make $100,000 a year, you must have some savings.
Unfortunately, I don't have any savings.
No kidding.
You stole my savings when I was single, didn't you? Don't tell me you don't know anything about that.
What are you talking about?
Stop playing dumb with me, Judas. I couldn't find my bank book, and that account has $50,000 in it. I don't think a thief broke into our house, so it must be you.
I have no idea about that.
Then maybe I should just call the police to find out about what happened. I'm sure they'll investigate right away.
Don't make it a big deal, okay?
Then why don't you just tell the truth?
I stole the bank book.
I knew it. The money we saved before we got married will not be considered as our property. You have to pay me back.
Do you have any other savings?
Yes, but it's not much. I think it was about $5,000. So if we split it into half, it'll be $2,500 for each of us.
That's not even close. My debt is $30,000. I can't pay it off.
I don't care. It's your own fault. Why don't you take care of it yourself? I'm getting a headache. Anyway, I have some unfortunate news for you, Dahlia. What is it? I've reported this case to your husband. It's crazy to think that he doesn't know anything about this. You told my husband about this? Of course I did. It seems that your husband is considering to divorce you. You'd better think about it. You might be charged with alimony too.
It's mostly Dad's fault.
Blaming other people won't solve your problem, Judas. Stop being childish.
I was originally going to get the money from Dad, but he said that he's using the money to take care of my grandma. He only gives Mom the bare minimum amount every month, you know? So I had no choice but to do it this way.
How could you say such a thing? It's not your father's fault. You're the one who went into debt, so it's all your fault. You should think like an adult.
Shut up! Say something to her, Mom.
Evangeline, I'm really sorry. From now on, you can think of me as your real mother. Let's support each other and live together. Isn't that what a family is supposed to be? What are you talking about? I'm not your family anymore.
What are you saying, Mom?
Shut up, Judas. I'm cutting ties with you.
Huh? Why? I don't understand.
Because of you, my husband is going to divorce me. Besides, I don't want to pay for your debt. Stop kidding me.
I can't believe you're gonna cut ties with me, Mom.
Oh my God. This is just too much to handle. Don't worry, Evangeline. I'm already on your side. Yeah, whatever. You must be doing a hard job if you make $100,000 a year, right? I'll take care of the housework and other things, so you can concentrate on your work. You should work harder than before. I refuse. What? I told you that I'm sorry for what I've done to you, didn't I? I don't care if you're sorry, but I'm not going to live together with you. I can do the housework by myself. I'm good at time management, so you don't have to worry about me. I will live on my own from now on. Why? Don't abandon me, please. I don't want to do that because I hate you with all my heart. You shouldn't say such a horrible thing so clearly. I have to tell you loud and clear to prevent misunderstanding. Oh, no. Well then, I'll have to talk to my lawyer about the rest. Goodbye. After that, I firmly demanded Judas for compensation and the money he stole from me. It's obvious since he used my precious money for his own good. Judas is having a hard time paying all of those. The total debt came to nearly $100,000. I think he deserves that. Also, Dahlia was divorced from her husband. She has been a housewife all her life, so she can't easily find a job. She had no choice than to live together with her son. However, there was no way they could make ends meet because of Judas's debt. $1,200 take-home pay is not even enough to put food on the table. In addition, Judas, who was in need of money, embezzled his company's money out of desperation. It was just unbelievable. But his company soon found out, so he was fired. After that, he got arrested by the police. Judas was unable to pay for the house mortgage, so he had no choice than to sell the house. Even though he was able to get some money from that, I think it'll be difficult for him and his mother to pay for their living expenses from now on. Dahlia, who lost her place to live, is now working part-time job. She's now living alone in a shabby apartment. As for me, when I wrote about this case on my blog, it went viral and I was amazed. The story was published as a book and my work is going well. I regretted at first that I had married a terrible man, but now I think it was a good life experience.